I just pray. Cause I have a dream. I have a dream to sing like a Kaisuma. I have a dream as I stand in front of the sky so bad. As I hear them play, this is where I'll stay. Cause my dream as a man is to be a Calypsonian. Yes, I have a dream, and I plan to make it reality. I have a dream as I grown from boy into man, you see. I pray you understand and respect my plan. But my dream as a man is to be a Calypsonian, mama.
WEFM, the first sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9 on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
And this is Fire, joined by Mr. Lyf Compton, who will bring us his commentary for today. Lyf, good morning.
Good morning, Roleza and Dianna.
Good morning, Mr.
Do you all have any other guests this morning?
For the political conversation series?
No, like anybody else there. Because sometimes I say good morning, Roleza and Dianna, other people there. I don't know if they feel offended.
Oh, yes,
Nicole, and I am hurt. I'm very, very hurt. I'm crying.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Good morning, Roleza, Dianna, and Nicole.
Oh, very good. Much better.
Right. Roleza, last night when I was on, you all have an admirer. I don't know if you heard that those two women, Roleza and Dianna. I love them. If I was to choose, I don't know which one I would choose.
Who is the person?
I forgot his name. He's called from Barbados.
Oh, okay. I think it's Han is his surname. I think so. Yes.
Yeah, Han. Yeah, Mr. Han.
Okay. Morning, Mr. Han. It's both of them. You can take the two away.
I'm jealous again. I'm jealous for the third time.
Nicole, he must be afraid. He must be afraid. You how you the Trini, right?
and she's the married one. So I know. Wait, Nicole.
Not make sense. Don't make sense. Yeah. So as we all know, right? General elections 2025 has been called and Parliament has been dissolved. Now, I'm seeing from the time Parliament was dissolved, I started seeing a lot of ignorant, and as I always like to say, for want of a better word, stupid posts on social media with people calling and basically, the Prime Minister no longer the Prime Minister, why is he driving about in the state vehicle, and people should stop that and block the road and take him on the vehicle. Now, you had to be a really crazy person to go and try and do that, right? Because I don't think that's going to end well for somebody who tried to do something. And over the past 2 days, I've been seeing these posts continuously being made by so-called sensible people. The Prime Minister is not the Prime Minister. He's not supposed to be driving around in the vehicle. It's like that. You know? So, basically, I like it down. Its existence is legally ended, and that basically triggers a general election to select members for a new parliament. All members of parliament lose their seats. In the Westminster style system, like the UK and Canada, every seat in the whatever becomes vacant, and they are no temporary, and they are temporarily no MPs, no member of parliament. The parliament is dissolved. All pending legislation, bills, whatever, motion, committee inquiries die and cannot proceed unless reintroduced in any parliament. But this is the important part that people should understand and acknowledge. Government ministers remain in the post. The executive branch of the government continues to operate with ministers retaining their titles and responsibilities, though they are constrained by conventions during the pre-election period. from making major policy announcements or significant commitments. So that is the important part of Parliament being dissolved, right? The ministers remain in place. The Prime Minister is still the Prime Minister. But what is different is that under the law, they are not allowed to make any major policy. Well, this is announcements, but they can make policy announcements, but they can say anything, but they're not really allowed to do anything significant in relation to anything like that. And as I said, the people that are making the posts calling on people to stop the vehicle and do this and do that, you know, it comes back down to what I was saying the other day. We have a responsibility as social commentators and as people with a social media following who may be able to influence people. Some of them can't really influence nobody, right? But influencing one man to do something stupid can create a ripple effect, right? So I would just like to once again call on people to stop with the nonsense, stop trying to incite violence, stop trying to make people do things that will be probably detrimental to them, and put the country in a kind of position where everybody looking at Vincent intentions like it's politics time, with election, and time we becoming like Jamaica. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a serious thing when political violence and political ignorance start to lead in a campaign. I had a friend a few years ago that was shot because of political violence. He didn't die, and he was not the first one as a political resonated with me because he was my good friend and he was at a political meeting and was the exchange and a man drew a fire and shot him. Luckily, he didn't die. So when you're going on social media and you assume that you have a following and that you have a voice, you have to be careful of the things you put in. Basically, the Prime Minister is still the Prime Minister. He's still entitled to all the perks of a Prime Minister, including security. And we see that the security is not a joke. Because in 2021, someone threw a projectile and hit the Prime Minister in his head. I think he got a concussion or something. And at the time that happened, what I found bad is that a lot of sensible people were saying that they're glad it happened. And as I said last night, I had a friend who was saying that, you know, they're glad it happened or whatever. And I said to her, listen, you have a father that is basically around the same age as the Prime Minister. Would you like somebody to go and hit him in his head because of his political beliefs? So we had to understand when we start to go down a road, it's not you alone could go down a road. And these things, the ignorance sometimes has a ripple effect, the violence definitely has a ripple effect. So that's my contribution this morning. I want people to really consider the roles as commentators and stop spreading garbage on social media, telling people to do certain things that they really benefit everybody. So ladies, that's my contribution this morning. Thank you for listening.
All right. Thanks very much, Lyf. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks. All righty. So that was Lyf with his commentary for today. All right. So part of it, he was asking the question, do we understand what happens when Parliament is dissolved? All right. Do we have a caller? Let's take the call and then I would just speak a bit on it. Hi, caller. Good morning.
I would be very brief. I miss you guys, you know.
Joshua?
I listen to you every morning, but yeah, Joshua, there, you see, you already forget me.
No, it's the number. Oh, gosh. Morning, Joshua. Let me start over.
Good morning. I like the guy Lyf. I mean, I really like that guy. And not in the way, the manner in which the Roberts talk about. Lyf is very knowledgeable. He is still the Prime Minister regardless of what. You know, I was in St. Vincent when the Prime Minister was allegedly hit I was in a crowd with a lot of people, and everybody rejoiced like if it was Jesus coming back. People were saying, "Kill the backside," and I said, "Please, man, this is not. I can't imagine. I'm not even a politician, and I get death threats. People only threaten people who they're intimidated by. So, Mr. Prime Minister, I want to encourage you to keep on going. And when I speak like this, ladies, and Nicole, people assume that I'm the ULP or NDP no kind of thing. I'm living in Bermuda. Bermuda is my home, but I love St. Vincent de Land give me birth. So anyone of them do good, I would applaud them. So those of you who want to continue inboxing me, box me. My name is Joshua, in name is same as Jesus. Jesus got down on his knees and wrote in the sand. If you keep inboxing me, I would start writing in the sand as well. Have a great day. And Lila, Lyf, keep up the good work. Anita, I hit later.
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you, ladies.
All right. Thanks, Joshua. All right. So we have another caller. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, since yesterday morning, I him calling out people down in the 2001, he have been supporting him. He lose down in Hartley one. He lose in Camel Park there. And then he's speaking about Shurikan and the rest of them up in the countryside. You have them from the 2001 election. So you have to question your technique first. And he have them feed the whole on to him. Right? Them 78 start talking about it. Them holding on to him all the time. Since 2001. Right? So then when they and them saying they're going to look in consequences for down NDP when they get a poor relief.
Huh? All right, let's not get personal when we saying certain things, please. All right, I don't think that ending was necessary.
Look out, another.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Roleza.
Morning, Stephen.
Yes, and anybody there with you too?
Good morning, step in.
Good morning, my ladies.
And Nicole is here with us.
Good morning.
Nicole,
Stephen.
good morning. Yes. Sensible people. No, how could you feel? No, we are two parties even so that we respect Labour and NDP. Now, if Labour do something bad, I mean to say we have to come out and talk. If NDP do something bad, they have to come out and talk. It told them, well, it two ministers, Prime Minister and the opposition leader come out and talk about it. Yeah, tell people to calm down and to tell me something. People is a democratic country, and if you look at the Prime Minister to run Sylvan, and the other side ain't like that. No, I want to know. Well, civilized people. How could you not respect people? Like people, what people in a democracy. You have to respect one another because if I was an NDP and you could go so far to bust a Prime Minister head, and you could say, and you by leaders you exercise your democratic rights. Instead of say, well, rebuke, and then you say, well, you as a supporter now saying, oh, if I that general guy head boss and you glad about that and you love that. No, how could I, anybody in the right sense, support a party like that? Whether it's Labour, NDP, how could you support a party like that? In a party that's full of embarrassment like that? cussing you, don't want to fight you. You have a little conversation with them. They say, move, go on, where going. I experienced this thing many times. And I wonder if Vincent could be so ignorant. Because you have a prime minister and you don't like a prime minister. Who tell you to hate this man so? When I hate your brother, you're supposed to Bible say was prefer them in authority. You prefer Mr. Friday, you prefer Bulikak, you prefer for a prime minister. You prefer all the people in authority, it was Donald Trump and among them.
All right.
The Bible says prefer them. How could you lose the senses and the dignity and see you going you get an answer. I don't talk, you know. I know what this is right.
Okay. All right,
All
Stephen.
right,
All right. Have a good one. All right. So let me just head back to the initial conversation, the starting point of Lyf's commentary. And this part of it was discussed on Monday when Doc was here, when one of the callers called in and was saying something similar to what, not quite the same, but similar to what Lyf heard person saying. So as Doc explained, that there are three branches of government. There's the legislative, the executive, and judicial. All right. Well, for us, it's parliamentary, right? So parliament itself has dissolved, but the legislative aspect of it and the judicial still have to function. And whether or not you know it, cabinet is still meeting because the country still has to be run. It's not that the parliament is dissolved and nothing is happening. Ministers are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Meetings aren't being held to discuss whatever it is that needs to be done while we wait for the election date to happen. All right. So the country is still being run. So persons just know that parliament itself has been dissolved. And that's what you need to note there. I also want to say something to somebody on the live is saying why the opposition don't come out and speak to its people while they are burning the billboards, right? And I just want for you to note that there is an article on Asbot's News Network on ENN, and it says the New Democratic Party has issued a stern warning to individuals associated with the ULP to cease and desist from ripping down their campaign posters. The chair of the Central Kingston constituency and NDP spokesman Eagle Adams, speaking on the New Times program, reported that posters erected by the NDP on Block 2000 to Green Hill were torn down. And I'm not sure how many of you saw a video being circulated of a poster in relation to Israel Bruce that was taken down and torn, right? So both political leaders have actually come out and spoken about it. The NDP has spoken about it. That article can be found on Asbot News Network. And the PM too has spoken about it. And that article can be found on Eyewitness News. All right. So both have spoken. Police have issued information as well. And there is also another article that says that there actually has the NMC monitoring consultative mechanism. All right. So it's just for us to, again, be mature, be civilized people, and tearing down posters would not change how persons are going to vote, because as far as I'm concerned, if elections date was moved up to tomorrow, who votes, right? So that's it? Yeah. Okay. All righty. So we are going to head on out. In a few minutes' time, we're going to be conducting an interview with Mr. Andrew John, who's already in studio. All right, we'll be conducting an interview with him. So our time here in SVG, it is 8:03, and our time check came to you with a compliment.